Hey y'all, this is Jan from an Alaskan Crafter 2.0. Already started this video, but had to take a pause. I do apologize for my absence. We did have a little bit of I called it property drama, but it really didn't have anything to do with neighbors or anything like that. It was more of a wildlife situation. We were in contact with Fish and Feathers, aka wildlife troopers, who were absolutely awesome. The gentleman that Jeff Lope spoke to was super duper helpful and just did a lot for us, as much as he could with what he was able to. Anyhow, with that being said, hopefully I'm back. Yay! So I will show some of the things. I keep looking down. I apologize. That's where all my stuff is. You guys are sitting on top of our trailer. I have just a few, very few. Have an FO and 2 whips. And I do apologize. You are going to hear probably some clackety noises. Jeff just started the tractor, and I don't know how far he's going. So let's get started. We're going to start with our Yarn Vacation AU. This is a make-along with Judy at Witch Piece Craft. She came up with the idea of talking to her subscribers and finding out where they lived and so on. And we're getting on our brooms and we're flying to said areas. Well, we've gone to a lot of places. We went to quite a few in the UK and had a great time, learned a lot. Now, we are off to South America, and this trip was in Peru. My brain. And there's a ton of absolutely gorgeous areas in Peru. It was so hard for me to choose. So when I saw this, I went, this kind of fits right up my alley. So I chose the Andean Condor, which is a condor, obviously, in South America. And I'm not going to say that it's a gorgeous bird, because it is from the vulture family. And vultures are basically the face that only a mother can love, but they serve their purpose in our animal community. And personally, I like them. It started off with me with Jungle Book, with the vultures in Jungle Book. Everybody was kind of like, ooh, those are kind of spooky. I was like, ooh, those are kind of cool. But I've always been a weird kid, which in turn turned out to be a weird adult. Anyway, their main colors are black, white, red, and gray, and that is in the male. And as we know, the males are always the purty ones. And I don't know if you're seeing the colors okay, but I did 3 rows of black, 2 rows of white, 1 row of red, and 1 row of gray. Okay, you are asking, what are the colors for? Well, the main color, black, is the color mostly of the bird. It has a little bit of white on its back feathers, wing feathers, those things. It has a beautiful, like white cow beautiful, just fluffy white cowl around their neck. And then the head, again, is mostly black. The eyes and around the eyes are a pretty deep red. Again, really beautiful. And the top, where its crown is gray, but yet it could be other colors. I saw some with yellow, some with kind of reddish gray, but I just went with gray because that's what I have in my stash. Well, right here I have some fun facts. They are monogamous. They do mate for life. During courtship displays, the skin of the male's neck flushes, changing from dull red to bright yellow, and inflate. He approaches the female with the neck outstretched, revealing the inflated neck and chest, pitch, hissing, blah, blah, blah. You know, starts chuckling and hopping around, flapping its wings, you know, doing that whole mate dance. Or as in some people's world, they turn on Marvin Gaye. Let's get it out. Let's see. They do prefer to nest on inaccessible ledges of rocks. However, in the coastal areas of Peru, where we're at, there are few cliffs. Some nests are simply, where did I go? Cliffs. Some nests are simply partially shaded, cranny scrapped out of boulders and slopes. The female generally drops 1 or 2 bluish white eggs during the months of February and March. So being April, they have some eggs. Let's see. They are... If the chicks are lost or removed, another egg is laid to take its place. The young hatchlings, let's see, they have grayish down. They are able to fly after 6 months, but continue to roost and hunt with their parents until the age of 2. Okay, let's see. Reproductive maturity and breeding behavior do not appear in the condor until the bird is 5 or 6 years old. Okay. The Andean condor is the largest flying bird in the world by the combined measurements and weights. An impressive wingspan of 10 foot 10 inches. It is the national symbol of Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and in general, their nests are at least 1,600 feet up. They don't actually hunt, they're scavengers. And that's about that with that. And of course that, you know, always takes a little more because I go through what I've put down, and I guess I should edit it before I print the paper. So there is that. The next thing is my hashtag Bodhatapalooza. And if you've seen Lala's video today, anyway, you need to go see Lala's video of today for the Bodhatapalooza. Oops. Thought I sewed in my ends. I guess not. Anyway, this week's hat was, do it every day, every week, every week. The houndstooth, is that it? I think. Anyway, I made a comment to Lala, which turned out to be that evidently I was complaining to Lala. It's gonna get a little noisy. Neighbors taking off. Wave at them and they always kind of do this, which is high back. Anyway, so I kind of made a mention of, really? Okay. I can do that, it's not a big deal. But it turned into a complaint. But here is mine. Did sorry, y'all, my brain is in its normal mode, I suppose. I did it in Hobby Lobby, I love this yarn, and Michael's something craft. So, but there it is. I likes it. I likes it a lot. I love the color. So there we go. Go watch Mad Mimi. Today's video on Bod Hatapalooza. Excuse me. The next thing I am doing is attempting, I think I'm putting it on a timeout today, because it seems like the end of every section I'm going, so I have to rip out the whole section, which is 6 rows. And I've had to do that quite a few times. I go up 2, take down 1, go up 2, take down 1, up 2, take down 1. I didn't know. Anyway, I will put what the pattern is in the description below because I do not have the pattern with me. But here it is. It's going to be a baby blanket for a good friend of ours who's getting ready to have a little boy. And what little boy doesn't want super duper bright colors in their bedroom? So, let's see. Anything else to catch up on? Nope. As far as crocheting, that's it. I did not bring my Ross hat out, as yes, that has been kind of sort of been put on timeout. What in the world was that? I think we've got a flying squirrel somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. My life is ooh shiny, ooh squirrel. Anything catches my eye, it's like ooh cool. Okay, so the Ross hat, I need to put in my DPNs and finish it up that way because it's getting a little too tight for me to do, and it actually is hurting my finger, which is getting better. It's I can straighten it out pretty good for the most part, but after crocheting and whatnot, it does bend back down a little bit. So let's see what else. Well, nothing really. We are slowly but surely melting. The last few days have been kind of chilly. Cloudy, so it's damp. I know it right here looks like it's real high clouds, which it is, but back over here it's a little darker. We are getting ready to, the table is set up. Jeffalope has his sewing machine and stuff on the table, which is gonna have to go bye-bye because Mama's got to get her seedling started, which we're about a week behind, but a week is better than, a month or two. So, with that being said, I'm really sorry, you guys. This is just babble and not even really babble. It's more of the empty brain syndrome. So, anyhow, I hope everybody is having a good Tuesday. Everybody take care. Hug your loved ones because, we all need a hug once in a while and you just never know. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.